All right, guys, we're back. This is Scott Golden, joined by Jan Poppy, and we're about to see another match. Tejas Mahajan is going to be back on court. His opponent serving first.
Tejas Mahajan and Kim Ivor Saraza
Kim Ivor is
from Philippines.
from the Philippines.
And another very good tennis player. The little story about Filipinos. This is the first time a representative or players from Philippines are coming to the international tournament, and they are just simply fantastic.
Yeah, they're very good. And actually, I've got a crazy story. I was over here earlier before we went live, and I'm watching his first round, and he was down big. He got down big. He wasn't playing that well in the beginning. So I get up and I leave, and I ran into him up at the top where the food is, and he said, I just won that match. And I said, you did? He said, yeah, I was down 14-5, and he came back and won 15-14. And I was so shocked.
I told you, Asians never give up, you know. And, obviously, Kim might not look very athletic, but look at his handwork, it's just fantastic, So I think Tejas will really need to make him run. As you can see the last ball, he didn't even care. But if you hit to his zone, I think you are in trouble because his hands are so fast.
Yes, the problem with playing Tejas is he is so long, he's going to be able to cover sideline to sideline. So it's going to be interesting to see if he can pass Tejas on those nice drives that he has, because he definitely has a nice driving forehand and backhand, it looks like.
Yes, exactly. It's still 1-0 Tejas. Okay, Tejas called it out. I don't think Kim is very happy about that call, but it's call stays. It's
part of the game.
Goal, yep. Look at I really love how compact his strokes are. There is no backswinging. There is a little upper body rotation, and then he explodes into his strokes. That was again out, but you see, there was no backswing on the back and just upper body rotation.
He called that ball out, but again, Kim Saraza looking for a different call, but not going to get it from Tejas. Oh, boy.
OTP, nearly.
The reason he couldn't get that ATP, though, is because the ball had depth going away from the net, and it needs to be going laterally, 90 degrees, almost parallel with the net.
Yes.
He was a little frustrated that he hit the pole, but it's because the ball was going that direction. Yeah. He had a spin on it that was kicking away from the net.
Yes. Yeah. Beautiful.
That's a really good shot there.
Fantastic.
Deep to the backhand is always a good choice.
Yes, exactly. And the ball looked a little bit like going out, and then it just dipped in the court. Oh, beautiful.
So that's what Tejas has to be concerned with, is those nice dipping passing shots that are going to cause him trouble. Even though he may not have the speed that Tejas has, he certainly has the drives and the shots.
Yep. And as I said before, how compact his strokes are, it's just unbelievable. He just scored 2 points within 15 seconds.
Yeah, and he's definitely trying to get himself fired up here to play against Tejas.
Oh, look at that.
There's another one. He does the fist bump.
He
said, oh, boom.
Yep.
You got to love that. Now, he's fired up against Tejas. You have to play at an elevated level to beat these types of players.
Now tell me, players in America, so many players in America, even pros, they don't play singles because it's difficult, right? Look at Kim. He could have
agree.
All the right saying, oh, singles is not for me because I may be a little bit maybe not in the shape as I would like to be. And he still plays it.
He's fantastic. I agree. And not only does he play it, but he plays it at a high level. The thing is, he likes to stay back. That's where he's comfortable.
Yes.
So if I was Tejas, my strategy would be to come up to the net and drop every ball soft into the kitchen. Force him to come up where he's uncomfortable.
Exactly. Even though Kim can run quite well.
Yeah, we saw that when he went to go get that drop shot.
He just very much understands when he should waste, so to say, his energy or just let the ball go.
But he's going to live and die by his passing shots. If his passing shots are on fire and he's able to pass Tejas, he's going to do well.
That's his
if he's
style,
missing,
yes.
he won't do as well.
He would not come to the net if he really didn't need to. I think the score is now 3-4 for Tejas. We missed a couple of points on his side. Look at that! Look at that! Oh,
I'm liking the aggressive serve from Kim is setting up that third shot to be able to do whatever he wants with it.
And
if he gets a weaker serve, Tejas gets a deeper return, and it's not as easy to be able to pass him like that.
And honestly, until the last second, you didn't know where the ball was going to go, either cross-court or down the line.
Yeah, I mean, you see that tennis stroke with him, too. He has a nice whipping two-hand. So that's what I was talking about.
Yep.
If Tejas catches on that he can win those points in that manner, you're going to see Kim running a lot of back and forth, north and south, towards the net.
Exactly.
So I think regardless, Tejas likes that shot anyway, based on what I've seen from him in the past.
Yep.
So we'll see if he continues that type of play. That's a good shot there.
I think that was in.
Tejas dropped it in on a dime.
Happy that his opponent actually agreed with him.
Yeah, he gave him the, that was a good shot.
Yep. And I think
it's 5-4.
5-4 Tejas, yes. Yeah, that was not a very good return, but...
All right, 6-4 Tejas.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, even better. Oh! Now that is something.
I'm not going to lie, that was an impressive shot because he was moving all the way to the right.
But there were 3 in a row, and only the third one finally brought him the winning shot, you know.
But I don't think Tejas expected that ball to come back across his body with that type of trajectory.
Nope.
He absolutely finished that off with a bang.
His strokes are so compact.
Yeah, he's got a clean stroke, no doubt. And like you said, he comes from a tennis background, which is going to be an immense help foundationally when you come over to pickleball, having that foundation of tennis.
Yes.
Especially coming over into the singles department, you're going to instantly be able to hang.
Yes. So we see some Filipinos watching this match, and I'm sure that they're all proud of Kim because he really plays well.
See, in my opinion, there he comes. Now he came up. He should have come up, in my opinion, on that first high ball, but he stayed back. And the reason I believe he stays back is because he trusts his ground strokes.
Exactly.
He trusts that more than he trusts coming in.
He doesn't rush to the net. He comes to the net only when he's 100% sure that he's going to win. And that is basically tennis mentality.
Totally
in tennis. You don't rush to the net until you really know that you can. Oh, look at that. No.
Again, that's great movement, but if my math is correct, Tejas has won 3 out of 3 on those drop shots. So we're going to continue to see him push Kim in that way. And Kim's going to get a little tired doing that. There's no doubt about it.
Well, we'll see. It looks like that he's breathing a little more heavily now, but look at that forehand. Oh, my word.
One of the keys to success for Kim against Tejas is going to be that nice deep return with some pace on it. It's going to keep Tejas back and make his job a lot harder.
It's deep, but also he can angle it very nicely, which Tejas really doesn't know where the ball is going. That was out, yeah. So I think that we have, we are not sure what the score is, right, Scott?
I think the score is 6-5.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
I like his effort going for that. I just wonder, from a stamina and endurance standpoint, does he need to push himself that hard on a ball that he's probably going to lose that point?
He was maybe hoping the second last, and he totally let go of the last one.
He let go of that last one. He knew if he didn't win that shot on
He's
the
smart,
one prior.
you know. He lives with his body, you know, and he knows how much the body can handle.
Absolutely. All right, so we're going to see 8-5, the side change. This is going to be a crucial time for Kim as he makes this side change. He's got to figure out a strategy to keep Tejas from just running away with this game. Right now, it's at a very crucial time for him.
Yes,
8-5 sounds manageable, but it goes to 10-5, 11-5, then it starts to feel like it's getting away.
Yeah, exactly. It will be getting more and more distanced. And, playing to 15, it's many times it's even until 8-8, and once you get 10-11,
it almost feels impossible.
Exactly. And mentally, it's just like there. So
now, he's not going to give up, right? Because we already know that he came back from 14-5. However, doing that multiple times in a row is a recipe for disaster because you don't want to always be playing catch-up from behind.
Yeah.
Yes, can you come back in pickleball? Absolutely. Momentums can change. However, Jan, if you're constantly playing catch-up and playing from behind, the numbers are not in your favor.
Yeah. You'll eventually get tired.
100%.
Yeah.
And again, this is what we're going to see Tejas start to do. He's going to tighten up and tighten down on the shots, and he's going to force the hand of Kim.
But all the credit to Kim. I think we are seeing a very entertaining. Oh my word, that was nice. That's a tennis player. Tennis overhead.
That was a massive overhead.
Yeah.
Tennis or not, he hit that thing hard.
It's again the beautiful upper body rotation. Even like his serves.
I believe it's 6. I believe it's 9-6 or 9-4. Yeah, 9-6 maybe.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, so he gave it to him.
He gave it to him.
Now I think it's not sure about the score now, but I would say either 9-5.
I think it's.
Well, we're playing a little guessing game here, but I guess
sometimes it's hard to hear the score.
Yeah,
They're not always saying it loud.
Yeah, I would guess it's 6-9 or 9-6 for Tejas, but I might be also
definitely Tejas has 9.
Yes.
I think he either has 6 or 4, but I think it's 6.
9-4.
Okay, 9-4.
So maybe
I thought
we
he had
are wrong.
6.
Yeah.
He's definitely fighting hard here.
Oh, beautiful. Those cross-court, fast passing shots, they work. Because Tejas has to reach low to them. Tejas is not used to have the ball coming in such a speed and so low, because most of the people would maybe spin it. But Kim is actually driving those balls, which is interesting. Yeah.
That's nice touch
Beautiful.
from Kim, but Tejas just up at the net. If you don't keep that ball low coming down into the kitchen, it's going to get moved around back and forth, and that's really what we're seeing right now. We're going to see fatigue start to play a factor here as he's fighting, scratching, and clawing to get back in this. He's going to get tired. I mean, there's no question Tejas is working him.
And I think that Tejas has also realized that he needs to attack more his backhand, because on backhand, even though it is a good backhand, but there is not too much danger. It's a soft backhand. He doesn't drive the backhand too often, or at least not as much as his forehand. So as you can see, he's constant. Yeah.
Yeah, see, he worked around that backhand to hit the forehand because he likes that forehand roll.
Yep.
The thing about you saying getting to the backhand, it's exactly right, because when you're tired, it's harder to hit a backhand when you're tired.
Yes.
You can still push through on a forehand. Backhands, because it's your tricep muscle that's a little bit weaker usually.
Yes.
It's much more difficult. But you're seeing his ability to pass Tejas. When he can get around to that forehand, it's a deadly shot.
I think Tejas needs to start playing more his forehand, because Kim is now camping on his backhand side, and he hits 2 clear winners in a row.
He's definitely making a push. And see, now look, that was Tejas's attempt to drop that ball in the kitchen, but it didn't work. So now he's going to second guess.
And we have a timeout here.
Well, he needs one because now he's hit stride. So where the timeouts are useful is when you're tired or to break the momentum of the opponent.
Yes.
Tejas was in complete control, was up big. Now it's gotten closer. He's hitting that timeout.
But honestly, in this case, I don't know who is really winning here because Kim needs the rest also.
That's 100% true. You know, one of the things that the strategies that I try to use, or at least I used to, is I would not be the first to call the timeout.
Right.
I would try to work my opponent until they were the first to call the timeout. Just a mental thing. I've grown a little bit and matured in that way. Timeouts are very useful. But I would almost feel like that was a win if I could get my opponent to call the timeout first.
Yep.
But sometimes I needed that breather, like you said.
Yep. I mean, it many times could be physical. If you really do it for mental purposes, you are actually showing your weakness a little bit.
Correct.
I think it's scored now 7-10, which is very. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, that's such a good shot. Again, not to kick the dead horse here, but the deep returns are what's causing a lot of trouble for these guys.
Yep.
Each way.
Yeah, that was a super deep return. Yes.
That's a nice shot, but see, I think he needs to come up. I think on that first one, he hit a really nice shot and stayed. That's when you close the gap, when you can gain that advantage. Once he stayed, then it allowed Tejas the ability to come up and change direction on him, and that's not what you want.
Yep.
And now we've got some cramping issues, it looks like maybe. He told me he was cramping earlier in the day, so this is a timeout because he's, I believe, cramping a little.
That's why I said that the previous timeout was actually good for Kim because now
you're right.
he can get a legitimate timeout. And
yeah, because he didn't have to burn one of his timeouts.
Yes.
Now he can use one of his legitimately.
Yeah.
And are these guys given 2 timeouts per game or one?
One.
So they got to use their timeout wisely.
Wisely, yes. So the score now is 11-7 for Tejas.
So he's climbing back in it. It's going to be an uphill battle, but yeah, he's climbing back in. That's a much better gap than 10-4.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and even better than 10-1.
Yeah, 10-1 is no good for anybody.
Yeah.
Now I have seen comebacks down 14-1, and they've come back. Very rarely, but it does happen.
Yeah, we have a sudden death at 14, so that will be a total miracle to come back from.
If you can make that comeback, for sure.
Oh,
that's
beautiful.
Such good touch right there.
His forehand,
such good touch.
In his forehand, he can drive, he can touch, he can drop shot. You know, the forehand is beautiful.
You can definitely see that that's his weapon. So again, he's forcing the issue. Tejas has a good game plan. He knows what he wants to do. He's just not executing.
I think he's going a little bit for too much, you know. Yeah.
Well, also, you get a little tighter whenever the score gets close.
Oh,
that's a really good ball.
Look at that. Oh.
That's a really good shot.
And we are at 9-11. Our friends.
He's very focused right now. Yes, he's tired. Yes, he might even be cramping a little bit in his calves at the moment. But he's digging deep right now. You can see that he's fighting to get back in this, not only mentally but physically, and he's done so.
Yeah, he got 2 timeouts, one given by Tejas and one that he took himself. But this hurts.
That's a disheartening missed serve right there at a crucial time. He's got the momentum. Yeah. He just gave the momentum right back.
Yeah.
But you hear him saying, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah. He needs a one stop here. Yeah. That's so good.
Very good, yeah.
Tejas with that nice cut shot as well. Both these guys playing the cat and mouse up at the net.
Super soft hands.
All right, 12-9. And this is where, had he not missed that serve, it could be 11-11 right now. Instead, it's 13-9, and this game is, the gap has gotten bigger. And that's close. What you see. Simple mistakes make the biggest difference here.
Yeah.
And there it is.
Yeah, and he has no timeout anymore, so.
He's got one more chance out of here, but he's really breathing heavy at the moment, and he's not got any timeouts left, so he's got to fight through this.
But either way.
Oh, I love that shot. Oh my goodness, what a point we have right there. That's a hell of a point right there.
Oh my word.
Oh, he's trying to say, Tejas is trying to say that he might not have reset his feet by the time he got back out, but
Right.
it's happening so fast in the moment that it's hard to actually know if he did or not. I think in this moment, the referee would be ill-advised to overturn that because he should have called it immediately.
Yeah. And honestly,
I think he's going to give it to Kim. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think that's the right call.
plus with the matches are not refereed. It's the
Right.
yeah. Sorry for the extra loudspeakers in the hall.
And that's typical at a tournament. We expect it. But yeah, that's a big point. And now, I need to say this: he's going for big serves because he's down. He needs to make something happen. But missing your serve is the worst thing you can do right now.
And it happened the second time.
I think that call is good. I think it was good. I really do. I think that ball landed. No, I really think that ball landed in.
Either way, without really citing anyone, it's a call of one player over the other one, and these matches are not
Okay,
refereed.
Okay, so he's going to play it as out. So, okay.
Yeah,
So basically,
it's his call.
Kim made the call.
Nobody can overturn
He
it.
tried to ask the ref. The ref did not see it clearly.
And
And so I think it's gonna
let's
be-
remember
I think they're going to play it out.
these matches are not refed out now, so it's a call of the caller.
Yeah, I mean, look, I thought it was in. He thinks it's out. It's not my call. It's his.
Exactly.
It's his call. So
And let's not spoil the beautiful experience here because the players really need to make the call in a split of the second. Beautiful.
yeah, see the cramping. I could tell he had been cramping a little earlier.
But it's a wonderful match which we are watching.
Oh, for sure. He's giving every bit of energy that he's got left.
Yes.
Tejas generous to get to play the next one.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can close it out here. Stranger things have happened though.
Could, yeah.
Comebacks have happened before in the past.
Yeah. A good thought. Maybe just a little bit more execution, but we all are watching a beautiful, beautiful match here.
The scoreboard's currently saying 15-9, but that's because they thought the match ended, but it's actually 14-9 right now.
And
That's
now
really good. So
maybe it was a prophetic word here, so because it is 59
it
now.
ended 15-9 just like they thought. But yeah, very gracious of both players. At the end of the day, respect is the name of the game. Kim showed respect to Tejas. Tejas showed the respect back. That's a beautiful thing over here in Asia. We see that a lot.
So I gave everything in the advanced category. So I forgot that I still have open in the afternoon. So my legs started cramping. It's going up all the way to my thigh and to my stomach, and that's all.
Woo! So you obviously come from a tennis background, is that right? Because I can see on the court you have nice, beautiful ground strokes. It looked like you were going to make a comeback on those ground strokes. You came up a little short, but you were really pushing hard there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doubles open.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. They love singles until they play singles, and then they don't love it as much.
50 kilos ago. That was 50 kilos ago. I love singles. Look at me.
I love it.
Yeah.
Guys, this is a warrior right here. Thank you for the interview. Go get some rest, and we'll see you for doubles if you don't make it into the next round. All right, guys.